Hey YouTube, this is Scott King Code 52 with a quick tutorial. These are cigarette rollers. Are really nice if you want to roll a joint or a cigarette, you know, whatever your preference is. But it came with directions, but see, it's got a little groove right there. Well, I'll show you how it works. Unlock it so it's like that. And you take some of this stuff, you know, it came with papers and about $3 at Safeway, so I've had these before, they're really good. It's really nice if you can, if you don't know how to roll your own, I guess. These are just a rolling machine, but actually they're quite nice actually to have when you want a cheap cigarette, because cigarettes are expensive. But it comes in a box like this. I paid like $3 something for it, so I'll show you how it works. So, you know, your spice, marijuana, cigarette, tobacco, whatever, rollers work really nice. Once you open it, you get a fresh bag and papers. Now, what you want to do is take off the ring here so I can show you guys. Take off the ring. Once you get unhooked, hold it so it's like that. Once you unlock it, take your substance, tobacco, marijuana, whatever you're using, spice. Look at that. Really good. And these are messy to make, so just heads up. You tuck it. Damn it. It fell on the floor. Damn it. That's not good. I had the bag open in my lap and it fell on the floor. Damn it. Oh well, this comes with a lot, so it's no big deal. Close it up. Push it down in there. See how it's opened? Push it down in there. And then you take it while it's in there and just close it up on there. Like that. You want to wait for that click. And once it's clicked, you click it, then you just roll it one way, one direction. It's very messy to make, so keep rolling it, make sure it's locked into place. See, I'm rolling it in one direction until it's nice in there, I guess, you know. See how I roll it one direction? See what's nice and tight in there? Okay. Any excess tobacco that you have, just put it back in your bag. Take your paper. I recommend you use top papers for a top roller so you don't have to like trim the ends to make it fit. And the papers are resealable with sticky stuff, so. And it's got a lot of papers, so. I thought I'd do this video because I found once I got the hang of it, you know, it was easier. But trying to tear off a piece, trying not to break it, I know that happens. There's a sticky side right there. you take it, you want to pinch it between the rolls. I'll get it real quick and show you guys what I mean. Put it on. Here's the tricky part. So once you get it pinched near like that, and then these are a pain in the ass to make, but they're a lot tastier, a lot more natural cigarettes. So like that, and roll it away from you, like that. Until all you see is the sticky stuff. Give it a lick. And keep rolling it in the same direction you're rolling it before. Just keep rolling it and keep rolling it. What that does is it seals the sticky paper, the sticky part of the cigarette paper onto itself. Okay, so it should look something like that. Now you unhook it, and you have a cigarette. Unfortunately, it didn't seal very good. That's something you got to look out for when you're making these. But once it doesn't seal, you just lick it up. Sometimes it doesn't seal, like I said, so you just lick it. Work with it, work with it, work with it. And there you have it. Your own hand-rolled cigarette. It's not very good, but you get the idea on how it works. Hopefully this is helpful for anyone who's picking up the tobacco habit and they want a cheap cigarette that they can roll, you know. And you just take your lighter, and if you know, dry it out. There you have it, your own hand-rolled cigarette. Can't smoke in the house, so my next smoking video, which I have, but it's not with these. See? What you'll need, if you go to a Safeway grocery store and you're old enough to buy tobacco, you buy a box that looks like this, and it comes with a bag of tobacco, and it comes with papers. And if you were to you know, maybe another $10-15 maybe at the most, and you buy a roller, and you're spending like 15 bucks, and you can make a ton of cigarettes. And these are tasty cigarettes too. They're really strong, real menthol and whatnot. And see, it's starting to fall apart again, so but and quick tutorial on how to roll your own cigarettes right there. And it's very messy, so I recommend doing it over the bag so you're not losing any tobacco if you're money conscious, but I can always buy more, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, work with it, and there you have your own cigarette. Yeah. Gotta go keep spilling out. But once you get it, you just pack it. These cigarettes break a lot easier than regular cigarettes, so it's important to make sure doesn't break when you're lighting it. But my next smoking video, I'll show you guys me smoking it. So there you have it. Oh, damn it. it's falling apart. This pisses me off, but you get the idea. They're a lot messier to make than just, you know, pulling one out of the pack and lining it. They're a lot cheaper, so. Hopefully this is smokable because it's starting to fall apart, but you know, I'm just gonna put it down and let it dry, but you get the idea. The cool thing with these rolling on cigarettes is you can use any tobacco you want, as long as it's, well, as long as you, if it's thicker tobacco like pipe tobacco, then you take a grinder or you know, tear it up by hand so it fits the roller and doesn't get stuck in the between the sliders. So. And this cost me like $3 and some cents. That came with tobacco and papers, and you get a roller and it's probably 15, 16 some dollars, you know. So they're really cheap and really strong, so. You get the idea. A long time ago, actually, I took a trip to the Mill Smoke Shop and got this roller, and it cost me like $10 some. I don't know, I can't remember, but it's actually really cheap. And then you go to, I went to my Safeway grocery store and picked up that box of top menthol tobacco, and it came with papers and tobacco itself for like $3. So, in the long run, you could roll a shitload of cigarettes and save a lot of time. Though it takes time to roll them, once you get really good at it, you can really enjoy your cigarette, and you can control the thickness of it, or how skinny it is, you know? It's your choice, your cigarette. Well, if you are a pot smoker, whatever, you know, it's your choice. I'm not going to bitch at you for it, but rollers also work good for rolling joints. Like, it's the same principle as just instead of tobacco, use marijuana. Or spice. Or you can mix the marijuana with the tobacco, you know. That's the fun about a roller, is you can make your own cigarette, basically. That's the best way I can think of. Also works for Juicy J's papers. You get, those are fruit-flavored papers for rolling cigarettes, but people are using them for joints. Anyway, if you can't roll joints or cigarettes by hand, you can always get a roller like this. Really easy to use, if you know. So I'm hoping this video is helping you guys out if you want to learn how to roll your own. When I first got it, I thought, shit, how the fuck do I use this? And once I figured it out, I'm like, yeah, alright. Oh, yeah. Well, you get the idea. This is Gothic King Cobra 52 with.